They all bitches, to be honest. Okay, so where are we? Hello.
Hey, alright man.
Sorry, dudes. I was a bit late, and because my camera is not working.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We can't hear you very clearly, ZG.
What about now, punks?
Oh yeah, that's better.
Okay. How are we all? How are we doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. Well, by the way, we're live, so swearings are allowed.
Oh, is this like on Twitch already?
We're on Twitch, yeah. Do you want me to send you the link?
Stream?
Hey?
Sorry? Can we view the stream and see what's going on over there?
You can. So you guys are on the side. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
I'll send you the link in chat.
Which? Yeah.
There you go.
Is chat on WhatsApp? Oh, that's right. Over there.
We're also on YouTube, by the way, But anyway, this stream is not very popular, so probably no one's watching. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can. You know, the UI and UX really do need some work. You know, the Meet, Google Meet, and Zoom, and all of those BS.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I believe we might be doing something other than Project Euler. So let me change my title to Project. Maybe coding.
The sound in the background that's like. Okay, hold on. That might be me. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, what about now?
Yeah, that's sweet.
Okay, cool. What about now if I put my mic a bit further away? You guys can still hear me, right?
So good. Oh, that came back. I think it's Mohammed.
Is it?
I think it's better. Yeah, if you like. Whenever you go on mute, it's gone away. So.
Okay. It's rain outside. Anyways, I just.
Oh, is that it? Okay, it's just if it is a solvable problem, then we should solve it. But like.
Yeah.
I think you should have a microphone.
Yeah, I think that's my fear as well. Because whenever I go on meetings, I just go unless I'm speaking, I just put myself on mute.
Yeah.
And it's this COVID situation exposed to the whole world how bad some of these microphones are. Because every work meeting I have with colleagues, it's like at least one person will have their mic malfunctioning.
Oh yeah.
Could be anything. All right, Andrew. We're still waiting for kale, but who cares about vegetable? We don't care about vegetable. We only care about meat. So
That's right.
why don't you tell us about the problem you've been looking at or you haven't been looking at? Paste the URL in the link
Well,
and see how we go.
I can tell you all about how I haven't looked at that yet.
Yeah. You haven't.
Sorry.
I hate you. No, I'm just joking.
I do have a problem in mind that is not like an official problem anywhere. But I thought that was against the rules, so I can go looking on HackerRank now.
What do you mean not an official problem anywhere?
It's just a problem that I've had kicking around in my brain for a few years. This interesting sort of mathematical problem that would be interesting to do some empirical testing.
You mean we can't know whether we got it right or not?
Yeah.
No, we gotta know whether we got it right or not. We can't just be like,
So narrow-minded, ZJ.
I know. I can't believe it. But what is the problem? Maybe talk about that as well. So see if it's actually interesting to lots of people. Then we can go ahead. Maybe people don't care about getting a right or wrong, getting the confirmation. If we hear the problem, how can we see the problem?
So imagine an infinite grid of cells, and every cell is either on or off at random.
Okay.
Suppose all the cells are independently random.
You might want to start. What happened? Oh, has Kale joined? I thought Kale joined. Sorry, no, it hasn't.
No.
Okay, now keep going.
Did Mohammed leave before? Looks like he just
maybe he tried to switch off his camera or something. I don't know. It's actually
I'm
something...
looking at the HackerRank sign-in page.
Yeah.
Whilst talking about this, by the way, is this me or is this page stupid?
You gotta log into as a developer. That might be where you're.
Yeah, there's no. It wants me to put in all of my details and submit contact us. There's no sign in or register. There's sign in to HackerRank for work, but that doesn't sound right.
No, hold on. For me, I see a developer sign in. Sign in for developer. Let me open it up on Firefox because my.
Okay, I just searched HackerRank login. Here we go. This works.
Okay,
That's
cool.
so stupid. I can't believe how many websites I go to where the homepage doesn't have a meaningful flow for signing in or registering.
Yeah, so
Very bizarre to
it's
me.
kind of here it's login, but on my Chrome the page looks different for sure. I got a developer sign in or a company sign in. That's a bit odd. Yeah. But anyway,
Okay.
close
That looks a lot more useful than the page that I got.
So maybe they're A/B testing gone mad.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'm not really sure what's happening. But are you gonna continue your infinite grid description, or are we gonna?
Oh yeah, sure. So infinite grid. Every cell is just either on or off.
Okay.
And they're just on or off at random.
At random. Is it 50-50 each?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
So they're independently random. The thing to mention.
Okay.
Not random together or anything. Just independent chance.
Yeah.
And there's a parameter that goes into this grid, which is the probability of each cell.
Okay.
Whether it's on or off or not.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you just call that P.
Okay, thanks Simple Cookie for following. We got a new follower.
Yeah.
Thanks guys for attracting more followers to my stream. If you're watching the stream, you see a zombie pop up on screen. Hey, Simple Cookie. What language will you do your challenges in? Very likely to be something like Python or JavaScript. Something that everyone can understand, because I think everyone in the stream is different. I tend to do if you watch just streams that I do Julia. So yeah.
I would probably do TypeScript or maybe C++.
Yeah.
Anyway, where was I? Okay, so consider these grids. So given some probability, now think about the like clusters of cells that are adjacent to each other. There's like up, down, left, right. Doesn't count if they're just diagonally connected.
Yeah.
Now, if the probability I think of these as I call these connected regions.
Okay.
So that might be useful terminology to put in.
Okay. So they can only connect it up, down, left, right? They can't be diagonal.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, there may happen to be diagonal cells that are part of the same connected region, but they have to be connected via like multiple adjacent links.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you can imagine that if the probability is high enough, then there should be an infinite connected region.
Okay.
Right? Does that make sense? Like if the probability was 100%, then the whole grid is turned on and the whole grid is just a connected region, right?
Yeah.
If it's like 99%, then there's going to be like some holes, but there should still be an infinitely large connected region.
Right.
It's possible at 50% that you might even still have a connected region.
No, I think anything less than 100, your region is necessarily finite.
Anything you think less than 100, your region is necessarily finite.
Yeah, because
that's a really interesting hypothesis. That's
because if you think about even though they're independent, just imagine your grid is just instead of a grid, just one line, a straight line. So for successive cells to be on, they have to be, for the first cell to be on, has to be P, right? For two cells to be on, you have to be P times P.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth, so P to the N. And you see that for P less than 1, P to the N, for N goes to infinity, necessarily goes to 0.
Yeah.
So the chance of having infinite regions is 0. Or 1 by 1 for 1 by n 1 by infinity grid. So therefore it's necessarily true for infinite by infinite grid.
Well, yeah, I mean I think that would make sense for if the grid was just a line.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be different for a plane. Because here's my reasoning. So following your logic, we can imagine making that argument a bit tighter by like, say, if there is an infinite region, there should be a square that you can start on, and you can just like keep walking in one direction forever.
No, because
no.
And the reason is because any discrete grid that you can do on a plane is it's necessarily countably infinite. It's not uncountably infinite. So therefore, you can map it to a straight line grid, and the math force to be the same. If that makes sense, you can because say
but the grid's not connected in the same way that the infinite line is. Just because they're both countably infinite doesn't mean they're going to have the same.
So basically, you can think of like a it's almost like a it's the function. You can almost define a function where the function is like this, starts at somewhere, so the function has a starting point. If the next grid is on, it will map the next grid to the straight line, and it just walks in whichever direction it walks. Eventually, I think. Anyway, that's my hypothesis. It will find a region of it'll fail to find a infinite connected region.
But there are uncountably infinite different paths that you could take on a plane.
Uncountably infinite paths that you can take.
Yep.
Kale is here. Kale, thanks for reminding us. No worries. Thanks for reminding us about our veggies that our parents think they're very important. That's your chief functionality now.
I don't do anything except remind people of Spread the good word of superfoods.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Andrew did raise a very interesting math problem, which I think we're having technical disagreements about. I'm not sure. I think my intuition is correct, but I don't see how. It's just so far fetched because okay, don't worry about the fact that there's infinite many paths. So imagine if you crop the infinite plane at m by m, where m is some large number. Okay, you crop it.
Yeah.
And then you increase the crop. Basically, as m goes to infinity, you're increasing the crop, right? Within that region, I think you can prove that for m large enough, there will exist, a row and a column where there's no selves, basically. So you cannot be infinite. There will exist a point where even if you crop it, just because every path in the finite grid of m you can map to a straight line, and there's only count. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it is.
I mean, it depends on p, maybe, but
I don't think so.
It doesn't depend on p. I think for any value of p, that's going to be wrong, because basically the probability of having a row that's completely empty.
Yeah.
Let's just say rows without loss of generality.
Yeah.
Right. The probability that a row is completely empty is it goes down exponentially with the size of the grid. Right.
Yeah.
But as the grid is getting bigger, you are getting more samples that might give you more chances to get a completely empty row.
Yeah.
But the probability of getting a completely empty row is going down exponentially.
Right.
And so as you increase the size of the grid, the probability of getting a completely empty row is actually going down.
Yeah, but it's never. Oh, I don't think so. I don't think
it should
so.
go down to 0.
But you're still going to get a real number, aren't you? You're still going to get some number that's completely empty.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
Well, I still haven't followed
No,
the question yet. What's the what is?
Yeah.
If
I can give a quick recap.
Cal,
We're thinking about an infinite grid.
Mm-hmm.
Every cell is either on or off at random.
Okay.
With some probability p for the entire grid.
Okay.
And what we want to know about is the nature of what I call connected regions, which are regions of cells that are on that are connected adjacent to each other, up, down, left, or right.
Yep.
And my hypothesis is that for many values of p, there will be an infinite connected region. ZJ's hypothesis is that for any value of p less than 1, even if it's 99%, then there will not be an infinite connected region.
I see. I get where Andrew's coming from, because P it's a square grid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if it's square, it only gets infinitely big. Yeah, the probability of having every single one in there hits 0 at infinity. But if it's small, you can get there's a high probability of having let's say it's a 3 by 3, high probability of being 3 across the length, 3 down the length. There's a high probability. Relative.
Well, I'm just talking about regions that are connected, not regions that are completely filled in.
Yeah, I don't think that's correct anyway.
But connected defines that you would have to have at least, in theory, at least one cell highlighted in that whole row or column. At least. It's probably you have more, but you need at least one.
Also, okay, let me get this right. So you're thinking about a grid which does have an infinite connected region, and you want to just zero in and look at just one row or one column of that grid.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
And so you think that the infinite connected region must cross that line?
Yes.
I think that's probably true. I think that's... I'm not sure what that... Yeah.
So,
That
because
sounds like an interesting lemma. I'm not sure how it's connected to any of the other hypotheses.
so why I came to
Hey,
that
hey guys.
conclusion.
Yeah, okay,
Sorry?
keep going.
So why I came to that was thinking about the infinite region. So I'm thinking about the infinite region. If you've got, like, let's go like 4x4, because that gives you some interesting behaviour, like potentially like 3 regions though. So if you've got a 4x4, there's a significant probability that you'll get a whole column or a whole row empty. Significant, in the sense that it's material enough that if you ran 100 or 1,000 simulations, you'll probably come. That you'll get, there'll be 2 regions. But as that gets bigger and bigger and bigger, if you assume every cell on and off is independent of one another, you're having to basically have an AND clause across all of that is really unlikely. As it gets infinitely big. So I support your hypothesis, Andrew, that at the infinite, there's 1 region. Because it's impossible to have every single cell off in a row at the infinite.
Oh, right. Well,
Yeah, I'm not sure you guys are talking about the same thing, actually.
There could be cells that are part of that line that are not part of the infinitely connected region.
I'd say it's even smaller chance, because you would then have, not only within a row, you would have probabilities that way. Or maybe it's not smaller, actually. Maybe it's similar scale. Because you'd need to basically have, somehow, you would need to have, let's say, an infinite grid, you would need to have a 3x3, and have every single one on the outside be off, and only one on the inside be on, have 2 regions.
All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Well, I'm gonna ask this question on the math Stack Overflow, and we'll settle this once and for all. Okay. Right. Okay. So let me ask the question. Kale, did you choose a question?
No.
Okay. So
I chose questions last time. Don't throw me up.
So what are we gonna do? So what I propose is we park this math problem because I think I'm right, and then we ask this question on Math Overflow. Then someone can do a proof of this and prove that I'm right. So because it's just in my intuition, because anything, it's not possible to have an infinite region. But if we haven't chosen a problem, and if we want to park this thing, okay, so I think I have a few options, because there's this elevator challenge. It's in JavaScript where we.
Oh yeah.
Andrew, have you done that before?
It doesn't sound like what I've done. I haven't done many HackerRank problems, so.
It's called the elevator saga. Look, can you guys see on the stream? Oh, actually, maybe you know what I would do.
Can you share the link?
I think I will present my entire screen so you guys can always see it.
I literally have the Twitch stream up on a separate.
Yeah, so if you have a Twitch stream up, it will be a little bit delayed. But if you just watch my screen, you see what I'm talking about. The website is called Elevator Saga. So basically,
HackerRank.
Yeah. So this is not HackerRank. So what it does is you can program a elevator, and your objective is to be as efficient as possible. And you program the elevator using JavaScript.
Andrew's gonna kill us.
But it's not a competition, remember, guys.
Life isn't a competition. Sorry.
Yeah.
We would never be competitive.
Yeah. I mean, so that can you guys see the screen now? It's basically you have to program this elevator through a sequence of challenges, and they get progressively harder. So we can even, break this up into different parts that people can program. So that's one way. The other way is we put our heads together on one of these HackerRank problems. We just choose one randomly,
Go with HackerRank.
All right, let's go with HackerRank then, because we got 1 vote. That's enough. We don't need to be a we don't need to be a democracy.
Going away from that because it has to be JavaScript. I thought that was cool, the elevator.
Well, I mean, we don't. I mean, no one really likes JavaScript, to be honest. So I'm sorry, but
I'll learn JavaScript for next month, and then we'll do that.
I mean, people did invent the Peter that is TypeScript to avoid JavaScript, which is kind of ironic. So why don't we choose something cool then why don't we choose something in the artificial intelligence?
Well, that's probably an interesting one, actually.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
looking at
So-
algorithm.
So let's choose this one, and let's I guess we have to do it in Python 3, because I don't think we're that well versed in anything else. What's this? Can someone tell me?
Cool.
Load code.
Whole code.
What is that even? Wow, man, I learned something new today. Hey, why don't we do it in everyone's favorite language, Julia? Yeah. Nah.
Hey, can you share the link, by the way?
Yeah, what
Oh,
code is it?
sorry. Let me send the link. The link will be in the chat for the Google Meet. Okay, so what are we doing? What about this one? Bot clean partially observable.
Oh, this is cool.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Let's do it in Python 3. All right. So we don't. So everyone's okay with Python, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, can you write Python, Andrew? I'm surprised, actually.
That's why I was just saying yeah rather than yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm sure I can follow along.
It's not too bad.
I think Python is to me Python is the least offensive of languages. It's I would describe it as unoffensive, because it's like whatever, anyone can read it. It's like if you can't code it, you can read it, kind of thing. So it's not.
Unlike Julia.
Yeah, I mean, ha 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 ha. We know Kale hates Julia. That's for sure. So should we have a crack at this one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, let's
I'll
read the.
just be a minute, guys. Actually, I'll be right back.
Okay,
Sorry.
no worries.
All right. What do you want to do, CJ? You gonna this tele share or what it is? Teletyping thing?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Let me well, why don't one of you read the question, and then once I set everything up, you guys can explain to me what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically set up all the infrastructure from like a directory perspective. I don't like using AppRake. I like having my own ideas.
Okay. Let me Oh, that's a bit annoying. I keep forgetting that to do Python properly, I need to open up the WSL2 instead of doing it from
from Windows.
which is like this whole Python reproducibility at crisis point is an understatement. It's like you literally can't do anything with it. Like, it's so bad.
What do you mean? All you need to do is put it in a container, and then you don't care.
I don't want to. Like, not everyone. It doesn't solve the problem, because not everyone has some Docker installed.
Yeah. It would be good if you could compile it. Like, that's what I like about Go. At least you can compile it and compile it.
Yeah, you need to compile it into one single binary. I think surprisingly only Go can really do that.
Pull that off.
Yeah. Because
That's been one of the only reasons why I want to learn Go, because it just seems handy being able to compile it and run it. Like Terraform runs in Go.
Okay, I see. Yeah, no, I that's one thing I like about Go. I thought about if I write a neural network, it sounds like it's if I only have the CPU, it sounds like a sensible thing to just compile it to a Go binary.
Was Julia not good at working on CPUs?
Well, you can't compile it into one binary. You can, but
interpret it.
You can, but you end up packaging the whole Julia runtime, which is not a
That's huge.
not a good idea if you're just you want a small binary. And for some small neural networks, actually, you can compile it to a very compact thing. I don't know how. I don't know the story for GPU support on Go though. So maybe if anyone knows, please comment. I honestly don't know what's going on there.
Surely at this point, like every language would basically support GPU.
Some better than others. So in Julia, I can do GPUs directly using just normal Julia code. But not so much.
Any interpreted language can run it anything, as long as they support, as long as the runtime support it. Yeah.
You mean
That's the whole point of interpreted languages.
You mean GPU?
Yeah, and if the GPU has support for the runtime, it can run. Yeah, that's the whole point.
There's a Go package that has it out of the box.
Sorry.
There's a Go package that has it out of the box. It has CUDA. So.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think isn't Go compiled? It is compiled, yeah.
It's compiled, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is compiled, yeah.
But then it needs a virtual machine, like Java.
What, to run a GPU? Really?
I'm just asking. I'm not really familiar with GPU, like Go.
Yeah, I'm not
I
good
tried to
with
put
GPUs.
it down, nothing much.
All right, guys. I'm gonna paste a collaboration link to Google Meet. See if you guys see it.
No, so we can join you. Do we want to?
Sorry.
What? No.
On Google Meet,
Yeah, no, I know. I'm finding you up.
what did you say?
Last time you're showing like proprietary code to us.
Yeah, Gorgonia. Yes, this Go library, right? I actually met the guy. He actually lives in Sydney. The guy that contributes to this thing, the
Wow.
chief contributor. This guy Chewsy. When he presented this library at the meetup that I went to, I was like, why do you even want to do this in Go? Like, aren't there already well-established stuff? And he was like, yeah, we just for developer comfort. I think he didn't hit the right point, which was that you can compile it into one binary, and that's a big thing. And the compilation in Go is dead fast, you know. Yeah, see, they do claim to have GPU support, and typically these claims you need to verify yourself, if you know what I mean. It could be anything.
You do realize even JavaScript have GPU support.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Really?
File the WebGL or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Oh, you're back.
Back. Is the echo okay? I'm having to not be on headphones.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So stop typing G. You know, I know. Despite the fact that you might really enjoy that. Okay, so this is my preferred setup. One on the side. Okay, so Andrew, in case you missed this, we put up the live share link on the Google on the chat. So if you should see it. So we can all join in. So I only see currently only see Kale joining. So
I just see the GitHub.
Yeah.
sorry.
Is it in the... Oh wait, sorry.
Okay, Adem is in. I can see it.
Wait, I see it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
But by the way, try not to do rm-rf dot on my thing, please.
Okay, I'll try really hard, DJ, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, I know it's a reflex for you, but yeah.
It's not. It's RMRF, yeah. Just remember.
Okay.
What's the how do you alias ls
Eight?
again?
What?
There's an old Linux hack, is it? Alias ls to be rm/rf / and then they'll type ls and then whoop, gone. The whole computer's trapped.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of like the tragic thing. Whoa, what's happening? I can't even clear the. Oh, I can, but why is it only restricted to the bottom half? Oh man, this is gonna be, we're gonna struggle.
It's gonna be very long. Which
Sign in to not just be read only.
So okay, while we're waiting for Andrew to get in, why didn't you do a reading of the problem for us? What's happening in this problem?
Who?
What's
Yeah,
happening?
that wasn't very well defined. Who would you like to read that?
We take turns, so KL first.
Oh shit. Okay. Are you going to get demonetized for me swearing?
oh, yeah, it's a bit tough.
So we are doing bot clean partially observable. So in summary, if anyone's ever done the bot clean problem before, you've got a grid of state, a grid of like, there's the bot position, there's a dirty tile, a clean tile, and in this version of it, there's also like not visible tiles. So the bot can only see itself and one tile adjacent in every direction. So in total, it can see 9 cells, one for itself, 8 all around it. What you want to do is get the bot to clean the board in the least number of moves as possible. In summary, so your board is only ever a 5x5, and you just spit out commands: left, right, up, down, or clean.
Right.
That's basically it in summary.
Well, so in the grid, right? So the input is basically 0, 0. What? Okay, 0, 0 is your starting point. Is that right?
Yeah, that's just your starting point.
All right,
You
so
don't really need that. You should be able to pass the board if you need it.
Okay, so well, are we assuming that we always start at 0, 0?
No. So it'll always give you your starting position.
Yeah.
Again, you can pass the board if you want to, but
Okay.
yeah, it'll always give you your starting
Okay, so in the grid, it's basically, well, oh wow, in Python this would be an array, a list of lists, wouldn't it?
position. Shut up, CJ.
Yeah, that's really clever. Okay, so we ended up with so if on this list of okay, by the way, I'm not sure if I can assume that everyone knows this, but I was pretty confused when I first got to Python. But a list in Python is an array in anything else. If I may say it like that, it's not really an array. It's a consecutive list of anything. They don't even have to be the same type. It's just I guess that's why it's called a list. But I think of it as an array. Okay, so in this array, so if you see a B, that means that's where your bot is. So at the beginning it should be at 0, 0, right? D indicates a dirty cell. Oh, they're so helpful. They tell you the ASCII value as well.
Yeah.
A dash means a clean cell. O means the cell that's currently not visible. Okay, I see. So you can only see immediately around you. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, so we kind of have to remember. We have to build up a grid to remember what we saw as well. Because I assume the dirty cells cannot move location. I guess that's the whole thing. Where does it say what I can see at any point?
So you can only see what's adjacent to you.
Okay. Oh, eight adjacent cells. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, so we get this, but basically the idea is we can't see the grid, and we have to try to clean it up as efficiently as possible, basically. There's a function called next move. It takes 3 parameters: the row position, the column position,
And then the board.
and the board. Okay, I see. Okay, well, that's pretty clear to me. And the scoring is to clean all dirty cells in as few moves as possible. Your score is this. Okay. Well, you see, if they give everyone the same input, can't this dude just figure out which board they're on and just game it?
Yeah, like you could, but is that really the right way of doing things, CJ?
I mean, there's your way of doing things, and there's the winner's way,
Fair enough.
Is it there are only so many grids that they test you on?
I actually am not sure. I mean,
I would say so.
yeah. So for me, it makes sense to randomly generate a grid, so you can't cheat, just because. But then it makes it hard to compare across, I guess. So
Yeah, because then you'd have to like have thousands of runs just to get a statistical value as to how good it is.
yeah, exactly. So
Do we know how big the grid is in total? I might have missed that.
the
The
grid,
grid's only ever 5x5.
does it say that? Does it ever say that? Or
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I thought 5x5 was what you could see. How much can you see in one go?
no, you can only see 8 adjacent cells. That's it.
Oh, I see.
I think the grid might always be 5 by 5.
The grid is always 5x5, but you can only see yourself and one adjacent cell in every direction. So you can see 9 cells at all times,
Yeah.
but there's 25 cells on the board.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I have to ask, how is that artificial intelligence exactly?
That's a very good question. I've always questioned. I always had the same question about artificial intelligence in quotes on HackerRank because
Well, like,
because I think they lowered the bar. Huh? If we do highlights, that's definitely artificial intelligence.
Yeah, it's artificial enough. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I mean it's artificial intelligence.
It's like raising for venture capital artificial intelligence.
Yeah. I don't know. Are venture capital suckers really? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, should have told me about that when I was in startups.
If you do real AI, they don't understand the difference between that and like just this. They seem to think it's the same amount of work. You're like, no, my shit's actually quite good.
All right, so what are we gonna do? I think we had Kale as the coder last time, but I guess we just throw ideas about, man. For how, like what?
I've decided to take a very technical angle of this.
Yeah.
Just for shits and gigs, I'm going to build 2 web servers, back-end servers, and have one that's running the board and one that's running the box, and then have them like communicate. That makes sense. So once I write it and test it, I'll give it to you, CJ, to run your side.
Oh man, whatever, man.
I'm getting the infrastructure.
Why don't you start a new tab here?
How am I going to test my code, BJ? If people jump on my terminal and then run commands like "Echo, you're a loser," and it hurts my feelings.
All right, man.
We promise we'll not do that. I'm not really good at the Python. Don't write it every day.
Oh, stupid Python.
How do you do comments that way?
Where am I? Sorry, where are you putting me, CJ?
Sorry.
Where did you want me to go? You said talk to me, put me somewhere.
Well, I mean, oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, just be aware that we are on live stream, so no one else can see your notepads on your local computer. So, if you can develop your code, like
Yeah.
on
Are
the
you
separate.
just gonna stream? Are you gonna stream in something for me, CJ? So you're gonna like just put my little tab to the side?
Yeah, I can put your tab on the right. If you start up a new code, a new set of code,
No, fuck it. I'm gonna do this.
start a new set of code, and I will do split right like this, so we can see your code and we can see someone else's code. Maybe we can all code at the same time. Go code your own solutions.
How are you approaching solution here? What exactly is the trick?
I don't know. I think we're meant to discuss. We're meant to discuss what we're trying to achieve with this thing.
It seems like as simple as just go to the dirty block and clean it.
But you can't see it. You don't know where they are.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's random.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things you need to do is keep building up your picture of like what
Information, yeah.
like, right? You have 2 goals that you need to pursue simultaneously. You want to clean dirty cells, and you also want to discover all of the grid.
So does it make sense to go, okay, let's call this the memory board. This is where what we remember, right?
Yeah.
And that should be, I don't know how to even initialize this. Okay, look at that board. What do they do? Oh, it's range 5 to 5. So we just go and then go. I think the board should start at how we remember it. Maybe we'll just assume everything is question mark. Should we do a question mark?
DJ, can you make me a terminal, please?
You want a terminal?
Yeah, please.
Okay, let me because you said you didn't want a terminal, so I made it
Why
not,
do you want
not
a terminal for?
There you go. There's a terminal.
Sudo rm. No. Okay, cool. I'll just like have that chilling in the background while I'm thinking of stuff.
Oh wow, you are making a a Flask kind of thing.
Well, like I'm very bad at web servers, so it's kind of a good excuse to remember how they work at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Web server.
Alternatively, you can do that at your own time.
You know what, DJ? I don't care. This is hacker rank. This is the real hacker rank right here. I'm ranking against myself.
Yeah. Maybe you need to
Hey.
for certain segments of the programmer population, we need a website called Sucker Rank.
I'm the star attending.
Okay.
Right, so we can see Kale coding away on his backend.
Yeah, backend server.
Backend.
It's making it so.
Dude, make sure you put some middleware there, man. Make sure you put some
I'm gonna get
or
it down, so I'll chuck that in a second.
put some authentication in between, mate.
Yeah. Can I actually have all of your Google credentials so I can get an OAuth too?
Very good, very good. Yes. You probably also end up in jail as well. Yeah. So. Wait. How do I turn off the minimap? Okay, I turn off the minimap. So we got a bit more screen real estate. So what's happening here? Should I keep going with this memory board idea, or
Yeah.
does everyone else?
Yeah, you do it your way. I'm just doing it a different way.
All right. So all right. You're gonna.
I guess
Are you, dude? When you do a pip install, right? Can you set up your own virtual environment first and not pollute my bloody environment?
It's not my computer. I don't care. Well, I don't even know if you have contact. You have contact?
I'm not gonna. Oh man,
I don't know how to not use anything but Conda. That's the only thing I use.
Oh man, who the hell uses Conda, man? It messes up with your whole environment. I had Conda, I had to remove it. It was so bad. Just do Python Python 3 dash m vns, and then that's it.
What am I doing?
No, I think you have to do it like this. Dash m.
Fuck, I gotta look at the stream. Okay,
Hold on.
Show me, TJ. Take over. Take control.
Okay, let me see if I remember the syntax correctly. I think I have to do Python 3 because
Oh my! And you say my environment's bad.
mate.
I alias the fuck out of it.
Mate, I tried. I at once I had it so bad I had to alias Python as Python 3. It's like at crisis point. It really is. Okay, sorry. Let me.
God, you polluted this thing.
What?
I think I got it wrong. I got the syntax wrong. And even then, I may not have gotten it right.
You have created this hellish mess of things in my directory. I'm upset.
I think I might have gotten this one wrong as well. I can never remember how to set up a virtual environment properly.
So you want me to set up a virtual environment? You can't even set up a virtual environment yourself.
Why do we even need any of this? I'm very confused.
Just for shits and gigs, Andrew. It's a live stream.
What have we got? Okay, so let me see if I got this correct. All right. Oh, frick. This...
Oh, you did it. You did do something.
Congratulations.
Yeah. That's it. That's it, bitch.
Okay.
Pip
Cool.
install
Sorry.
Flask.
What's with the weird line wrapping? Oh, it's not on your side?
Yeah,
And that's on my side.
I don't know how to I don't know how to get rid of that. Maybe we do a cool shell like fish. Give you fish. Oh, I don't even have fish.
No, please.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, no, that was Z shell. I don't want to use Z shell.
Oh, the shell's great.
You love it.
The shell is
I know you love it.
I just literally use like the out-of-the-box Windows subsystem for Linux. No, I don't care.
Okay, whatever, man.
Everyone,
Do you have a Mac, Andrew?
I should have said that earlier.
I just go back to your whatever. Doing whatever. Hi.
Like, Andrew, do you have a Mac or are you a Windows?
I'm both. I use Mac all the time at work, but I'm actually on my Windows PC at the moment.
Because I know Z shell's a big kind of Mac thing. Lots of Mac users like it.
Oh yeah? No. Yeah.
I'm pretty average. I don't really care that much. It's whatever
Yeah.
runs my code.
I mean, I use WSL on Windows as well. But yeah, I set up Z shell on my ZSH on there.
Oh yeah, cool. I should try it. I should try ZSH.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
do
go
people
for
like
my ZSH as well. It's amazing.
They're good for what, sorry?
Use like my ZSH. I think most people who use ZSH like don't use it plain. But my ZSH is just like a bunch of like plugins and nice environment that goes well with ZSH.
Okay, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
But like, why? It's probably the best
Why?
question. Yeah.
It just gives you like really good
Go here.
things it gives you. I don't know, it gives you nice themes and stuff. I forget exactly what it gives you because I never use ZSH vanilla.
Okay.
You see,
Like, it just looks like a terminal to me. It doesn't look that exciting.
I don't see what you're looking at the moment.
Sorry, I know you can't, but I'm looking at it. It's like, it's got things like it maybe puts your like Git repo branch and that's it. And I'm like, that's nice, I guess.
I think there's like a plugin, there's a good autocomplete plugin for Git that I think is part of the OMI.sh that comes with it. So it'll like, autocomplete all of your Git commands when you just go for tab completion.
hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's kind of handy actually.
Okay. Hey guys, this is my first idea. If I start a robot here, if a robot starts here, P is my path. I should walk along this path, because if I go here, I get more visibility right away. You see?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Well, one thing to do is you could just explore the grid first.
Yes.
And then solve it.
So I could. So why don't I walk like this? I walk my path like this, right? And by this point, I would have known the whole grid, right? Once I
You
know.
wasted all the time exploring instead of cleaning.
That's true.
All of these movement actually costs you.
Yeah, but if you don't move, how do you know where everything is?
No, I mean you should move towards the dirt and then, meanwhile, explore the whole thing.
Okay, so that.
If that's an optimization, then maybe you should come later. I agree with the idea of like just explore the grid first and then clean.
Yeah.
And then once we got that working, then think about more fancy stuff.
Yeah, because we could start with that, because I think that the next optimization I can think of is we walk this grid, and the moment we see a D, we should walk towards it. And then basically once we walk towards cleaned it, we still know on the grid which cells are unknown. Then we walk in such a way that's the most efficient in terms of getting rid of the unknowns, if you know what I mean. That we can do that next. Okay, let's see how high we score with this basic approach first.
Okay.
All right, why don't we do that? So
DJ, can you trash this terminal? I cannot, lie to me, get it to stop.
what's happening?
It's a Bitcoin miner, thanks.
Yeah. How about now?
Oh, because when I run this, when I run it, so like I'll show you. When I try and run this thing, it it starts, all well and good, and then like, oh,
well, I'm running inside WSL, so I don't know if that changes anything.
no, it worked just before, but now it's like there's ports down.
Change the port. Change the port. You might have messed up the port. Change to something stupid like 4567. Don't do 8080, man. That's like the canonical port for
Well, people in the live stream are going to know it anyway. At the end of the day. Actually, you know what? Why am I even doing this? Do I even need to put it as open to the world? Probably not.
I think the bigger question is why are you even doing a Flask?
Yeah, that's the question. What are we doing exactly here?
I'm just building a board.
He's building up his own fan base on the side.
Yeah, I'm poaching all the DJs.
He's like, I'm gonna showcase how to do a web app while we're doing a coding challenge stream. Like that's also, okay. So anyway, back to the original idea. So let's start with something. I got a memory board. Oh, someone's put memory board equals to board.
That's
is
me.
Is that a good idea? I think you have to copy or something. Don't you have to copy it?
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
We want to keep that like 5x5 structure, right?
Yeah. But didn't I start the 5x5 structure here? The board has to be outside, right? The memory board.
Yeah, but you're just like overriding it with something else online search.
Okay, so
so
that's fair. You don't need the memory port. You already have the board.
Setting the cells like according to, because the board that you see is relative to your position, right? So
yeah.
You need to figure out like everything that you can see and remap that to where it is on the full board and set the cells correctly.
Yeah. So therefore, you need to remember what you have seen as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need So this whole program is just reading in the where you are. Okay. So I think where you are doesn't necessarily. You don't always start at 0, 0. So you have to figure out a way to navigate the board, right? Okay, should we have a function called goto? So definition goto. We go to the position X or position Y.
You like move towards. You're only going to be able to do one action at a time, right?
Yeah. But if you keep a goto, this goto can print. Firstly, the goto can print multiple stuff within it. Yeah.
So you can output multiple commands in one go from like the top level.
I think so.
Really? That's cool.
Is it not?
I don't know.
Did I understand it
I've never done
incorrectly?
these before, but I thought it was only one move at a time.
To
give you the new stuff that you can see.
Oh yes, I see. You're right. So it runs my program multiple times. That's what it's trying to do. Is that? Or do we just make a loop to read from it? Because that's how you read from it. I'm a bit confused.
Where is the? Can you post the link to the hack rank problem somewhere?
It's in the chat.
Is it in the stream chat or in the Google chat?
Google chat. I posted it again in Google chat. And I posted it again on the stream chat as well. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, I think you might be right. It does seem to imply that it does seem to imply that it runs a program for you. You don't have to write a loop yourself. Basically. So my memory I can't actually see my memory across sessions then.
Yep.
Is that the idea? So I can't even keep a memory board.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I was gonna ask that at the start. Like, if you have a variable outside, like, can you just like capture that, and then that will persist, or are you only gonna get, you know, pos x, pos y, and the small part of the board each time?
You only
Well,
see a small part of the board, I think.
I thought we have a global variable called memory board, yeah. So if you equate that to the board at the beginning, we're good.
So I'm not sure if we actually have the memory board. I'm not sure. I think it runs a program for you.
Yeah, true, but like it might still.
Why can't you keep a memory? That seems like a pretty normal thing.
I have a suspicion that it wipes the memory every time it runs your program.
You actually, if you want, you can actually try and put garbage output. You try and put, instead of the print there, try and print right, and see what's the input and output in the hacker rank.
All right. Why don't we do this? Okay. So
So,
position. Okay. So I think your position always changes. That's the whole thing, and I think it runs the whole program. But so if anywhere, there's no maybe okay. First run. So maybe do this. First run equals to. I can't. Well, how do I keep track of where I am if I lose state?
Yeah, I feel like you would be able to keep the state. I think that's a reasonable assumption to start with.
But how though?
if you keep the state, then the challenge is easy, but they are putting it as hard here.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, why don't we do this? My next move is I always see. Okay, so what I have done here is I've made a loop in my program, and every time whatever I do, I just print out right. That's all I'm doing. So whatever I receive, I print out right. So it's gonna move right, no matter where I am, and I see if this loop can work, then I can keep state. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so let's see. Next move is not defined. What does that mean?
Well,
Oh,
you didn't define.
someone's All right, let's try that again. EOF when reading a line. Yeah, I think you see. I think it does restart the whole program every time you run it. So you can't keep state.
All right.
Testing this as well. Let's see.
Yeah, you can't keep state. You can't keep state in between. Anyway, I think that's the spirit. I think that's the spirit of the question. Anyway, you can't really keep state. So I think the way to keep state is to is based on your position. You should always go back to the path.
This is interesting because I guess the only way you could remember anything is like you could sort of heuristically have some memory through your decisions about what to clean.
Yeah.
Or not. That would be very challenging.
No, I think how it works, right? So we just say this is the set path. This is the set path. You always go this path. Can you see? If your robot start here, so you must end up somewhere on this path. Anyway, it doesn't really matter where your robot is. We always go for this U-shaped path because if you walk along this U-shaped path, you can see every part of the board, right?
True.
So therefore, say you start here, and immediately you see a D here. So what I'm thinking the algorithm should do is whenever you see a D, you should go to it right away. Clean it. So clean it. But once you clean it, you work out on this U path, which one is the closest to you. You walk to that. And then continue on this U path. But every time you see a D, you go and clean it. So then you don't have to remember keep state, because all you do is you just remember this U path that you have to walk towards.
But then if you let one state, you're gonna forget whatever D's you have found in the first state.
Yeah, but once you walk to the D, they are cleaned already. They will not appear. You don't have to remember where they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So prioritize cleaning all the D's you know about, and then come back to the defined path. Yeah, sounds good.
Actually, yeah. So I think the defined path is as simple as this guy. Actually, it's actually as simple as this guy, isn't it? Because that will cover the whole grid already. So you just walk. You just walk towards the closest P. If there's 2P that's the equal distance, you walk to the earlier one. So that's P1. That's P2. Okay, and P3. P4. How about that? We code this algorithm. So you got that's 1 1. That's like 1 3. 3 1 3 3. Okay, I think that makes sense to me, given that you can't keep state. You don't remember what's going on.
I think you should break it down with like a few steps. You could just say like, you got to figure out like if you can see any dirty cells. Yeah. And if you can, then call a function which is like if you're already on one, then clean it. But if not, but if you can see it, then like you got to find the nearest one, and then you got to call a function which is like move towards that. Yeah. And if you can't see any, then you just call a function called explore, which will kind of implement that, what you're talking about, or some strategy like that, which will just kind of move around the grid in a way that no matter where you start from, it'll sort of explore the whole grid reasonably efficiently. Okay, so
I have a function called do I see any dirty? Alright, and all I need to do is just go. That's me. That's this, and that's the board.
Probably doesn't need to take POSIX, POSY.
Sorry.
That function doesn't need to take POSIX and POSY.
Then how do you know where to look?
Let's just say let's name it calculate the distance instead. So you need to know both x and y and how far the d is.
But knowing the how far doesn't actually help, because the moment you move, the distance is gone.
No, I mean you need to make the decision where to go, either which is the nearest.
Yeah. So I think
that can come later, right? We can just for a first step figure out whether we can see any or not.
Yeah. So if we can see it, we should return the position of what you see. All right. So. Yeah. So. I think it's
does that mean we're going to find the closest one?
Yeah.
Oh. Right. Okay. So we're doing more in this function than just whether you see any or
not. I mean, it makes.
You call it like find dirty cell. Instead.
Find dirty cell. All right. So okay. I think in Python it's quite annoying. You have to do from typing import tuple or something stupid. Okay, so I don't know a better way to write this than this. Right? If x is less than 4, I believe. What? I have to check the board. Okay, if so if this can I even index it like that? I have to index it like that. I think I
I
did.
think you're good. You're good. Yeah. Okay.
I looking at the structure, I think I have to do it like this. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to check if it's a D for dirty. If it's a dirty, I think we are done. We can return it, right? That's it. So basically, we're like greedy in a way. The moment we see a D, we just return it, right? And I don't know a better way to write this than doing it like this. So bear with me while I write some boring code.
What is less than 4 check? I don't understand what you're doing with that.
Sorry.
What's the less than 4? Oh, because you want to check a particular. Wait, so you're doing like every single one?
Yeah.
Probably like loop over all of the possible.
How do you loop? How do you loop around? How do you loop around?
I don't know, man. I don't write Python.
But how would you loop around? Just saying loop.
Yeah, so I'm here. What am I looking at?
We need like nested loops. We need to loop over all the possible values.
Which file are you on?
One is the closest to us.
We're looking at find dirty cell. So let me bring your attention to this.
Yeah, I'm here, DJ. Just highlight it.
Yeah, I know, but I just want to bring your attention to it.
Okay.
Attention. Hey, where's the
you go
command?
At the bottom, you go to the live share and you go find me, and then you press the focus participant. Or you right click on me, I think, and you say, "Oh no, that just follows." Don't worry, DJ. Come on. What do you want from me?
We want to look around in all 8 directions to find if there's a dirty cell, and if we find one, return the position of the dirty cell.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Because you could look at specifically the ones around you.
Yeah.
I say we do it inefficiently and just loop over the whole grid every time.
All right, that's actually not a bad idea.
Because I looked at the problem statement. I actually liked how they formatted this, where like rather than just giving you like the 3x3 view that you can see,
Yeah.
instead they always give you the whole grid and they just mark the cells that are not visible as not visible.
Yeah. I guess that will make your solution a bit inefficient. So, but I think it's perfectly fine. I guess.
Yeah.
If
The efficiency that we care about is how many actions that we take. I don't think we're really worried about.
no, that's absolutely correct. So we should just loop through and return the I and J when we see the.
If we care about efficiency, we wouldn't be using Python, right?
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, man. You can. I guess this program is simple enough that PyPy would work pretty well actually. So if I don't find it, what do I return? I return -1. I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. You're just
Kind of.
I don't think you should to define this. You're good here.
Well, what's wrong with defining it?
Wait, yeah, it's not. It's
But
can-
then you're
right. You could just return. Is there a null value in Python?
There
yeah,
is.
capital N O N E.
You can return none, I guess.
That would make more sense.
All right,
Yeah,
let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so
So this is just returning the first one that we find.
yeah,
That'll work.
yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the
Well,
quick and dirty. So what's our algorithm? So we get given a board. So we go. Oh, that makes it a bit painful actually. I prefer -1 to be honest.
Wait, why? No.
Because
why?
we can go dirty position X, dirty position Y equals to find dirty cell, right?
Just sit
Board.
on the next one.
So see, if I do it like that, if I return a none, it'll fail, right? So
Right.
so therefore, and then if and Python is almost as bad as JavaScript in terms of truthiness. So that's so you can do that.
the position.
I say almost. That's
Wait,
only
is
that.
it -1 is faulty? -1 is not going to be faulty.
Is it not?
-1
No,
is
-1 is true, I'm pretty sure.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Anything that's not 0 is true. It's a number.
So I understood this wrong all along, but that's beside the point.
You should
Um,
be a good programmer and return none.
but you know,
Dark.
I think it's fine. So and as I was saying, Python is only is only as bad as JavaScript. It's not as bad as JavaScript in terms of truthiness. That's only a little bit of an exaggeration. All right, so
Dispositions.
people should stop using Python. By the way.
Okay.
Okay. So what are we doing? So we check if it's there, then we should go towards it, right?
So this is the case if it's not there.
If it's not nothing, then we should go towards it. So we should have a function called next move. No, should we have a function called next move?
It is already there, yeah.
That's the one that has to be defined, right?
So
Oh yeah, wait, why are we down in the main function? I think that's provided to us, and that's not something that we can modify.
yeah, so I think that you should keep the. I think the idea of the main is that they run your program. For you. So you can't keep state. So I have this new function called move to. It should be pretty self-explanatory. I don't know if people like this underscore or not, but I got used to not having it. But I don't. Maybe we should keep the same style. Move to. Okay, just
fine.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna have underscores, you definitely need to like uppercase the words.
So what's the most efficient way to make it? Because I just want to make some random step. Any step is possible. And I don't think it's possible to move in such a way that I lose sight of the D, you know?
I think I don't think that's possible. Like if you're moving towards it in either direction, then you're not gonna lose sight.
Yeah, you're never gonna lose sight of it. So I don't have to think too much about this.
I think it's pretty hard to not write an efficient version of this. Like there's different ways to do it.
But just make it greedy, right? Just return, return. So that would mean that return down. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, like that. Else if
That works.
if that is less than 0, that would be return up, right?
Wait a minute. If we're talking to X, should be left and right, not up and down.
X is the row.
So you need to go left or right, yeah?
No, X is the row, so you have to go up and down.
Normally X is the horizontal direction. No?
Yeah, I actually made that assumption. It's probably right. We should probably go with something like row or column, maybe.
Wait, how does
X is the row. Y is the column.
I'll see what it says in the problem.
in the problem it uses... Wait, hold it.
How is that? Okay.
Well, anyway, if it's wrong, we'll see it, right away almost.
Row index increases from top to bottom, column increases from left to right. Well, that's good. It says it's the size of m by n, and that means it doesn't tell me anything. That's the least useful circular thing I've ever seen. I'll paste in your
Yeah,
file.
we'll come up pretty quickly if it's wrong, I guess.
Okay. Anyway, if it's wrong, it will show up very quickly. Okay. So that's what we have done. So we said, if we know where we want to move to, we just move to that.
Yep.
So that's it. And okay, so that's if we find a dirty. If we didn't see a dirty, we should move towards one of our our key points. Okay. So our P. So let's call them what is it?
The golden piece.
Central points. I think they should be like I believe it's 1 1 1 3 3 1 and okay, I think I should do 3 3 before I do 3 1. Let's see if this is in the right order. No, I think I want to go down first. Okay, so 1 3. That seems like right. So this is if we don't.
What? I have a better idea.
What is it?
you could just define a 5x5 grid
Yeah.
and define which direction you want to move in every single one of those cells if you're exploring. That'll be easier to understand, right?
Okay. Yep. So, cool. That's correct. So direction. But what's an efficient way to direction?
Like you just want to have this static data, just this
Yeah.
5x5.
That is true. That is true.
The
But how do I write it in a way that
Kale to the rescue.
Sorry?
Kale to the rescue.
Yeah, I'm coming. What do you need from me?
I think ZJ doesn't wants to know how to format this literal value. We want like a 5x5 matrix.
yeah,
when
but
it's like
what value you put in it? What values you put in it?
Well, so the actual thing that we're going to output is like left, right, up, or down, right? But
Yeah.
for usability, we should probably just do the first letter, and then after like we extract that value, then we can map those single character versions to the like full one. That makes sense?
No.
Yeah, but how do you efficiently write down the characters?
What do you mean efficiently?
What are you talking about?
So what Andrew is saying is start with a 5x5 grid. So here,
Probably do like
if your robot is here, always go down unless you see a D, of course, right? In here, you always go left. Right.
Actually,
Yeah, it's more.
actually put in.
Sorry.
Are you asking like what values to actually put in? This is
Yeah,
what
but I know what value to put in, but how do I write it out efficiently?
Just print it. It's Python. There's no such thing as
or
efficient.
how to arrange this grid, DJ.
Why are you
How to
putting it
arrange
that
this grid?
should be right?
Like this.
Alright. The first column should be right.
I
Yeah.
don't get what you're trying to do. There's no such thing as efficient. Like if you got to print one character, print 6.
Oh, man. This is actually reminds me of
That's just
maps.
That's what Andrew is saying. We should set up with a grid like this. So then
Yeah.
wherever we end up, we know exactly where to go. That's what you're saying, right,
Okay.
Andrew?
Why not just encode it as like an integer value?
No, just keep it up or right. What's wrong with that? Just keep it as it
Yeah,
is.
so it's got to be fine. We're not going to burn through memory on this.
You
By
guys
the
are.
way,
Let me tell you guys this. You guys are losers.
Wait, I know. I'm just going to start writing Python. I forgot that I can do this.
You
But
guys.
hold on, is the challenge always 5 grids? Or they can be changed?
No, you guys are losers. That's all I can say. So let's just write a loop to write this, okay?
I'm presenting the grid each cell.
Oh, why does my view keep moving around? I think my view is like following you, DJ. How do
Yeah,
I-
as soon as you start like moving yourself, Andrew, it will stop following.
That does not seem
What?
to be my experience. Ah!
What?
It keeps jumping around.
Well, because like I'm able to type on my own. Maybe did you sign in? Because otherwise you're in
Maybe I need
read-only.
to be in my own.
You need to sign into your GitHub or whatever.
No,
You're in my file. I
Yeah.
see you in my
Yeah.
file.
Okay.
I can see both of you. I can see both of you. So this is correct, right? We just want to write this thing.
But you have to, DJ, you have to define with the P's, yeah? So this
Define
one
the
is
what?
P. Is this the P? Is this the optimal place to be?
No. So if we have this grid of directions, then
Yeah. I mean,
if you end up there, you
I-
just always move in the same direction.
This is
But
not,
if you are in the correct direction, if you are in the right place, where you can see the
Yeah.
the most,
So that's why I think this is the right way to do it. So if I'm here, I should go down. Yeah, I should go down. Why are you doing a D? Why do you even change it? Because you have to output right.
There's
Just
gonna be
look.
a lot of headache then.
Huh?
Yeah, but like this is just so much easier to read like what's going on.
Oh man,
All right.
it's not. It's not easy to read what's. Even if you do this, it's a pain to write out
Right
all
next
the.
to it, like this.
Oh shoot.
It's a pain to write out all the things.
If statements. Oh yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I promise.
Man.
Okay. Cool. So I agree. On that top row should all be like down. Bottom should all be up. The
All right.
three on the left there should be like that. This one should be left, right? Left, down, down, right, up, and then yeah, middle one can be any direction.
So instead of doing this, right? So therefore, if I do this, I have to write out the whole. I have to write it out manually, basically.
You could just have like 5 strings. Whoa, why do we have a for loop? Why do we have a loop?
Yeah.
Because
welcome
I want to
Python.
write the directions out directly, so I don't have to so I don't have to do a lookup. I don't want to do a lookup. I just want to do this, right? So it'll be like, you know, that's why I kept it the other ways.
I'm getting confused with map shortcuts.
Yeah.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
So right down, right up, left.
Yeah, there's a static data. Like this one, see?
Yeah, but that doesn't translate into directions. You have to do another lookup. I like it like this.
You want to do just like this, like that. And then you can just like map it.
It just doesn't make any
Yeah,
difference,
a
guys.
dictionary where like, how do you do a dictionary?
Okay, so you mean like
you
this?
just do curly braces, and it'll work, and then you do
Yeah.
like JavaScript.
Hey guys, can we move on from this? This seems fine like this. Either way is good.
Yeah, you got it.
Dude, so now we're going through 2 levels of redirections. Where we could have just looked it up once instead of like
We want it to be readable, not efficient, DJ.
but that's totally readable, what I had before.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Why down for I in range 5 though?
I don't understand why this is not readable. This is actually really readable. You know exactly what's going on. Okay, so now you have to look it up. You have to look it up. Now you have to look it up from the dict, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Position
Uh,
X. So that's okay. So okay, forget about this. Okay, so we got the dictionary. Short to long. Okay, so oh, what the hell just happened? So yeah, we only want to do this. We only want to do this if we didn't find a dirty one, right? So we only want to do it in here. Okay, forget about this central point idea, because central point idea you can just run a loop to calculate where you should go. But if we just, because it's only 5 by 5, so we might as well do this. That's fine. So if we find it, we move towards it.
Sorry, wait. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
With
So
editing in the wrong place, right? This should all be in the next move method. I think we need to leave the main function alone.
Andrew, it doesn't really matter. You can actually override the main function.
Oh, I see.
the main
Yeah.
you don't need the thingy. So I can just print direction, right? Then I'm done. Basically, forget about this boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. So that's the full algorithm.
Okay. Let's try
I don't see what's wrong with this. You know, it seems like it's gonna work.
Oh, well, we're not cleaning anything yet, right?
we are, because so the moment we see, if we see a dirty cell, right?
Yeah.
We'll move towards it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And when we clean,
But we need the part where if we're actually on the dirty cell, then we clean it.
clean it.
oh, you have to print a clean. You have to print a clean command. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So therefore, else if 2 equals. Oh, I thought if you stand on it, it's already cleans, but obviously not. And 2.
Wait, but that's not part of move 2, right?
Elif. What?
Like, that'll work, but the method name is wrong.
Yeah, fine.
Like, you should just do it outside, like in this if the pos is not -1 thing. Then do another check to say if the current cell is dirty, then clean it. Otherwise, move towards it.
So you're like saying if I found
Next
one,
move.
just do it here.
So, like, if, you know, pos 0, this would all be easier if you didn't destructure it.
This is structured. This is structured.
If you didn't destructure it, then you could compare the tuples instead of having to compare the individual values. You also could have passed default.
You can't compare tuples because this is an array.
Well, you could write a method for that if it doesn't already exist.
Oh man, why don't you need a method for it when this is clearer to me?
What happens if you do like one tuple equals another tuple in Python? Does it do the right thing?
Oh, no.
It does the wrong thing?
It does the wrong thing.
Does it compare identity instead of like...
I'm pretty sure it compares, memory. Like, it doesn't actually compare the elements. You have to do an any or an all function wrap. So you can do an all, do the comprehension.
Okay, why are you returning on a main function?
So this is correct now, right?
And then what is the 2 underscore thing? I don't see it.
Sorry?
What is that 2 underscore thing? Where is it coming from? It's not defined anywhere.
Where are you talking about?
Here it's meant to be d pos x and d pos y.
Okay, this is actually confusing.
Oh
This
yeah,
is-
yeah.
I
Okay.
actually like those names better. Let's just like rename that here.
Find dirty cell. Okay, so we finding a dirty cell.
Oh,
Okay.
and now we need this. Oh, yeah, you go.
So if it's not there, okay. Position is-
So we're trying to find dirty cell. If we can find one, then
Like
then
that
we
return. That's what I'm thinking.
then we ask the question: are we actually on the dirty cell already?
Alright,
Actually,
this
if
is
you're on the
not-
dirty cell, would it print D or B?
Wait, what?
DJ?
Sorry, did anyone? What's the? So, I don't see anything wrong with this thing now. Maybe it sounds
Well,
like.
hold on.
Hey?
DJ,
What's the problem?
you have the return. This return. What
Yeah.
are you returning?
Return outside function.
What is this?
You're returning out of main.
Oh, I can't return. Oh my God.
And then another concern that's just very technical. How are you gonna read the inputs exactly? You are
The inputs are read here
where?
from the input.
But the first iteration. But then once you move, you need another input.
The platform will run your program again.
Calls it again. It just like runs the program over and over.
The platform
No.
will run your program again and again.
No, it's not. Okay, hold on. The
Okay.
main function. Okay. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we got this. So if we find a dirty cell, we move towards it. If we're already standing on it, clean it, right? That seems to make sense. Otherwise, do this thing, do a lookup, do another lookup. Oh no, set up 2 things so we can do a lookup, then print
Yeah.
the direction, right? That seems like reasonable,
Yep. Okay.
right?
Copy
So
it and paste it.
board
Yeah, no, that's
convention.
fine.
Someone post a board convention into the code. Thank you very much.
Undefined variable.
So therefore, I can remove this from typing business. Get rid of this memory board BS. Then we are almost good to go. All right, let's try it. Let's try it, guys. The moment of truth. The moment of truth. What are we gonna do here?
You need to get POSX and POSY out of the POS tuple.
Where?
Do you not see like the red squiggly or like any IntelliSense underlines for things that are wrong? Should you use VS Code? Oh, you are using VS Code. See how like
yeah. Okay, yeah. I see what you mean. So, yep.
I think there might be a couple of those. No, maybe not.
No, looks fine. Looks fine to me.
Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay.
All right, let's try this. Let's try this bad boy again. Okay. I hope the idea is not that you just define it, just runs your run next for you and not the whole program, the next move for you. That means we have to copy everything back into the move next. That would be funny actually. Okay, run code. Processing. Have we done it?
Okay.
Let's do it step by step. Okay, so we start. Oh, error already.
Oh,
You've lost the game. Maybe okay, maybe it doesn't run the program for you. Maybe it just runs the next move. So we have to put all the logic within next move. Maybe. Let's try again.
It's unusual. I think it. Yeah.
Hold on. What is the output? You don't have output. You don't have output at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It runs the next move only.
Okay. So let me see. Let me just refresh this. The hell.
There's an exception. I think it doesn't tell you if there's an exception.
What are you trying to do now?
Well,
refresh the whole thing, the whole page. You don't need it anyways.
Yeah, I can refresh the whole page, but I think it used to work. I can just go back to whatever. Oh, that's. It doesn't let me reset the code anymore. It used to let me just reset the code.
I think I still have it.
What the hell?
Okay, I'll send you the I'll send the code that was already there in the chat.
Cool.
Alright.
What did it used to do? It used to do this. Yeah, it used to just do that. So maybe
you just remove what I've written there.
Yeah, so maybe it wants you to only call the next move. Like, because if I run this, right? If I run this, trace back list of indices must be not tuples. Yeah, even the example code is wrong. Or did you change it?
No. I changed it.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, like that, right? So
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that looks error right away.
Really?
Print is not defined.
Oh, come on.
Print.
What's not defined?
It's lowercase. Okay, now error. Yeah, it's printing two things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, forget about that. Forget about that for now.
Just remove it. Yeah.
Yeah, just forget about that.
Copy the code you've written inside the next function and see if it's gonna work.
See, it keeps on saying error. I don't know what the hell that means.
Because you're not outputting anything.
Hey?
You're not printing out. Oh, okay.
I am. Look, it's moving to the right. Right, it's moving to the right.
Yeah, that looks right. That looks good.
So why doesn't this work? What's wrong here?
So did we definitely not get any like error details for our version?
Yeah, look, run code.
Okay. And what happened?
Input.
So no.
Okay.
The thing.
So I guess the output is empty.
Yeah, why is the output
Go
empty?
to our program and like just try to think about like whether it's possible to output nothing.
Oh, if we do a move, we didn't print anything. So
Really?
yeah, so direction. Yeah, so that could be yeah. So print
okay.
direction.
It'd be good to clean up all this code by like you should just print the thing at the end and like your method should return.
You know, that's against the spirit of HackerRank, because that's what a normal person would do when you're doing proper development work. This HackerRank, you know, hacker, you gotta be. Yeah, it's printing out none for some
Gotta
reason.
be inefficient.
What? Why is it printing out none?
Okay, let me just write it down.
In the case where our find dirty cell is none. Wait, no, we didn't do that, did we? We did minus.
Oh, I got the other direction wrong. So yeah, it is yeah. Okay, so that should work now.
Because the lookup is failing.
On HackerRank instead of in the.
Your lookup is failing, yeah?
You have lost the game. What? Left. Why does it go left? Like, why would that even go left? All right, let me paste the code back to the here, so you can play around with it. Why would they even go left? Maybe I got the directions. No, hold on.
Oh, I wonder if our POSX and POSY is the wrong way around. Remember how?
No. So I got this the wrong way around. This should be like this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's try again. Oops. It's taking longer to run. I got a crown next to my face. So
Oh, okay.
so it's got
Ooh.
it's moved right. So it's clean up and then clean. Okay. And goes down. Clean. Done. Goes down.
See the green.
Goes down. Goes right to clean this bad boy. Hey, it missed the
I don't think
clean.
it cleaned it. It missed one.
It missed the clean.
The full grid, please. Why?
What the hell? Why is it so rubbish? So it goes right, clean. Why is it going up? Fucking idiot. This artificial intelligence is a disgrace.
Well, intelligence, alright.
Stupidity.
Freaking. It's so bad. This guy is so bad.
Okay, alright.
So the only time we output clean is this guy, right?
Yeah.
So we're checking this and this. That looks right to me. But actually it's printing up for some reason. It actually went here.
Ah.
Is it because if I'm standing on it, I'm actually showing a B? No, actually, let's check the output of the program. So
I can't.
where are we? So we are here, where B is here, and the D is right next to it, so it goes next, right? Yeah, so it should at this point figure out that I'm standing on D, but why is it telling me to go up?
Okay, hold
I
on.
never thought that I wonder if like we didn't consider that one of the cells like it could be B instead of like. I guess we're only checking for B's, aren't we?
Well, let's check the code.
So maybe the find dirty cell doesn't give us that position. Can we go back to the?
Yeah, so find dirty cell looks like this. So it goes to
No.
I and J.
What happens if there are two dirty cells? You're gonna take one at random here. You're not gonna take the one you're on.
Yeah, that's right. When you see two dirty cells, it just returns the first one. It should return the one that you're standing on. So okay, so
You're not gonna see. You're not gonna know actually.
No, okay, you can do that. Yeah, the hard.
Yeah, what happens if you're like? What does the game give you if you're standing on a dirty cell? Like it's got to tell you where the bot is, right?
sorry.
But it says B.
Sorry.
Doesn't like in the grid. It looked like it was showing a B for the bot.
No, it's showing a D. It's showing a D. It's definitely showing a D, because because yeah, see, it's showing a D.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So therefore, you just have to change it a little bit. We just have to pass in our
Right.
current position as well, and check that first. Otherwise, move towards something that it should move towards to. Then you will always find it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think thanks Demi for the helpful bug report. Unlike Vegetable Man,
Hey, what do you mean?
who's doing a
I am building a simulation of what happens. I am so close.
all right, okay, it's taking a long time to run, so that's usually a good sign.
Man, you should come and work, Swazma. You can't be my manager.
Oh fuck! I don't have a crown next to me now. All right, let's see what happens. So it goes like that. It finds the D, kills it.
Goes back.
Oh, sorry guys. What the hell just happened? So if I'm standing on it, I return the wrong coordinates. Obviously, freaking hell, I'm an idiot.
Oh wow.
Fuck. Okay. It's taking a while to run, and I'm expecting a crown next to my face. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, let's go through this beautiful program. Okay, so we go down, clean it. Go down. Go right, clean it. Go up, and then it should go right next time. Oh, go right. Yep. Oh, it didn't go right.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. It just
it's not finding
Hey.
one.
yeah. Okay, I found another one.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Plan 18 moves.
Wow.
Okay. Let's submit this. Thank you guys.
Thank
Thank you. Yeah, I feel sorry for calling you guys losers earlier on.
That's alright.
Where are we?
Wait.
Rank 9162. Our points is only 139, so program is not efficient.
Yeah.
What?
We ranked. We got it. I think we got it correct, but our rank is. Let's look at the leaderboard. Let's look at how many points are people meant to be able to score. What? I'm confused.
28. What is that?
Oh,
The score should be
the
close to 0.
Oh, I think the lower you score, the better. Oh no, we only score 25. So I think
is that like total points in all of your solutions? Maybe 139.
Oh yeah.
maybe I'm not sure. Maybe that's why. Yeah.
Have you submitted the code in the first place?
Okay. So anyway, the maximum score for this is 5. Okay. If you solve it perfectly, you should get 28 points. But if I look at the leaderboard,
The maximum score is 5.
some people score higher than 28 points. So actually we solved it. We solved it. We're
actually
here.
did. Yeah.
But some idiots can get 0.5 higher.
Oh yeah. It's easy. Alright, we're good, I guess.
I think
Ken,
I-
did you invent the wheel?
I think we're good.
You know what?
I think we're good.
What did you do? Reinvent universe?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm almost there.
Like that's comic when somebody tries to write a blog with assembly language.
Yeah, reinvent the wheel, baby.
Dude, this guy uses Python too for some reason. This problem must have been released long time ago because it's like
C#.
it's like people are using Python too. I
Hey,
don't know.
DJ, you did it actually. 28. Not so bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, with that we score perfect. That's fine.
Yeah.
We should look at the discussion to see if there's people shouting at other people.
Trace back.
Yeah, he's just an idiot. If you get an IO error, you've done something wrong. Some hints on why a robot lost the game would be helpful. Well, just look at the trace, guys. Nah, this problem is just too many idiotic
I think
comments.
it's too no mate, it's very old, 4 years old. I guess that's before the whole
Hey.
some updates.
And we defeated a hard problem. You know, it's meant to be hard. I don't know. It doesn't sound that hard.
Doesn't sound so hard.
I mean, it's not that
I
bad.
mean, it took us an hour and a half, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Shout at it, you shout out.
yeah. I mean, that's because we have slightly different ideas on how to do this, but but I think it's fine. It's efficient enough. We don't need to do anything more, and the code is clean enough. It doesn't have to be like perfect. We got it. All right, thanks guys.
Alright.
So this has been 2 hours. So I think we're better off calling it quits for this stream. Thanks guys for participating. And Mel and Kale, how's your Flask app going?
It's good. We can move. We can load a board in. We can view it. There's a bit of a bug with the move. It keeps stamping the bot everywhere. Everywhere it moves, it like leaves a slug trail. So I'm trying to figure out why it's doing that.
Yeah.
But, no, it works.
Can you run it? Can you run it somehow?
Yeah. You can run it. Yeah.
If I paste this onto the website, is it gonna run it or no?
No, I don't think so. You can run it locally, DJ. If you bring up the terminal, because it tunnels the terminal through to my side as well. So I'm testing it like on a web app. You can actually run this, DJ.
Okay,
Oh wow.
So run it. It's on the local host on port 8080.
8080?
Yeah, 8080.
All right.
And then the methods. I know this is really ugly, but the methods are. Go into it, DJ. Like go to localhost 8080. So now if you do, so that's going to have nothing. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
But if you do /view, it'll be nothing because you haven't loaded a board. So type load. So
View, right?
So type load and then do question mark and do board equals debug.
Wow.
What? Load? Question mark?
Oh.
Yeah, board equals debug.
To what?
Equals debug. Yep.
Debug.
Do that.
Like that?
Yeah, as no lowercase.
Okay, it says okay.
I don't know if that is okay. Cool. Now do view. So now do like 8080/view.
Instead of load?
So instead of load, yeah. You don't need to put the debug on it.
Okay.
So that's the board. And if you type down, so you don't need to put the query parameter. But if you change view with down.
Oh, just go down like that?
Yep, it'll go downwards, but it leaves a slug trail. So.
Man, that's dumb. You should make your API do this. Down and then up.
I keep just typing.
Yeah. Then
Oh,
it will
geez.
just pass that thing and work out the whole trail. Then you can then if you do that, then you can use the back button and the forward button to see how it works.
Oh, I see what you
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty cool actually.
I mean,
All right. Thanks. Anyway, I think we should call it quits. But before we do, we should try to find someone to raid. All right. So.
what?
Basically, what that means is we'll find another streamer on Twitch, and we send all our viewers to this streamer.
How many viewers do we have?
We have like
Four.
We have like
I'm
4.
pretty sure like I'm one of them.
Okay, let's.
That's us.
I actually quite like this guy, Larry. He also does coding challenges, so we're gonna send all our viewers to him because it's kind of like from coding challenge to coding challenge. All right.
Okay.
So once that's done, we call it quits. Oh, it says only 1 viewer. Damn it. Or 4 viewers. Okay, please stay on the stream. And all right, thanks guys for attending. See you next time. See you guys. Bye.
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 Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good weekend. What time is it from where you are? I don't even know. But well, welcome. Hi everybody. What were you working on your stream? Let's give a shout out. Yeah. How's it going? Well, okay. I mean, I knew that you were like about 12 hours away, so I guess it's actually not that late. It's just. But okay,